I have a package. Hey guys, what is up? It's Reese's Tech Pieces here, and I'm back again for yet another video. So, I've been pumping out some videos lately, and I'm super excited to hand you guys yet another. So, before we get started, if you haven't already, go ahead, click the subscribe button, click the bell icon right next to that. Go ahead, click the like button, maybe, I don't know. If you click the dislike button, I don't know, do whatever you want. Go ahead, leave a comment whether you liked the video or anything like that. So, I have an unboxing here of some memory for my PC. So, behind me, right here, you can see I have my lovely dual monitor setup, as well as my Oculus Rift. So, I've been wanting to get some RAM for it for a while. This is a Christmas gift, bit of a late Christmas gift. So, I was a bit of a noob, and for Christmas I just put on my wish list just some RAM that I found on Amazon. And I forgot to check whether my system had DDr4 or DDr3. It has DDr4, and of course the RAM that I ordered, or that someone got for me, was DDr3, which they are not physically compatible or compatible in the software side. So we have from Newegg, fresh off the press, some RAM here. So we're going to go ahead and do the unboxing. Quick installation. This will be a nice quick video, and let's get right into it. Alrighty guys, so I am back. Here is the package itself. Don't read that. So, we're going to go ahead and get right into this. So first we're going to go ahead and tear off this nice paper right there. Ooh, that was nice and easy. Alright. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty guys, so here is the memory I ordered. Ooh, and some nice bubble wrap. Oh, get ready. Oh, no, that was lame. Alright, here we go. Oh, these stink. Alright, we're gonna go ahead. Where's the end? Okay, there's the end. Alright, let's get ready. Alright, that was a good one. Alright, I'm gonna save this for later. Alright, so I'm gonna set this bubble wrap aside, and here is the memory. So let me go ahead and zoom in on that so you guys can see it. So, this is the G.Skill Ripjaws V5 whatever. That I ordered, and these are two 4GB sticks. I already have two 4GB sticks in my system already, so I'm going to have a total of 16 gigabytes of memory. So we're going to go ahead and set these nice gift little things off to the side, and here is what you all have been waiting for. So these have the red kind of heatsink along the edge, which I got because they match the ones that are already in my system, which you'll see when we're doing the installation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Ooh, look at that. We got a nice sticker to put on the outside, as if. Then we got a nice background right there. Nothing important except for some cool picture right there. Alright, and these are the two memory modules. So I'm not going to touch them quite yet. I don't want to, of course, touch the connections at the bottom just in case there's some static built up in me, and then that'll ruin the memory. So you always want to be careful with computer parts like this. So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect my lovely PC right there that you can see. Dual monitors, look at that background. Oh, it's so good. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and disconnect the PC and everything like that. We're going to go ahead, bring it up on the desktop, install the memory, and finish the video. Alrighty guys, so we are back. Here is my motherboard right here, as well as this nice wiring configuration. Don't roast me too bad for the cable management. But here you can see right in there are my two 4GB sticks that are going to be accompanied by these new 4GB sticks that we're going to put in. So I have a system that can handle up to 4 sticks of memory. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get right into the installation. So one thing I want to mention, just to make sure you're kind of staying safe before you go ahead and mess around with this stuff, you should first always be grounded. So make sure if you don't have an ESD strap, sort of like me, you're touching the case, or you're touching just the metal case. As you can see, there's metal right here for the drive bays. And so make sure you're grounded. because you don't want any static shocks to go ahead and ruin some nice parts of your system. Don't touch the contact points on the RAM sticks, and make sure there should be a green LED light somewhere on your motherboard, and you want to make sure that your computer is unplugged and that green light is powered off. If it is still showing up, just go ahead, hold the power button, keep that pressed down until that light goes off, so all the resistors have lost their electricity, so you won't go ahead and get shocked. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a bit of lighting down there. So with my system, I have an Asus motherboard. It is a little bit different than normal systems. There usually is two little kind of tabs you're going to push. One on the top, you're going to kind of push it out, and then one on the bottom, you're going to want to push it out that way. On my system, however, there are only two. Or there is only one per slot, and it is at the top. So what you're going to go ahead and do, you're going to push those out. So you're going to do that for both of them in this case, because I'm installing two sticks. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab one of the sticks of memories right now. Of course, you want to be careful when you're doing this. Then what you're going to do is you can see in there that there are two, or there is one kind of ridge in there that kind of separates the sections of the memory, and I'll show a picture of that now. Alright, so now that you've seen that, you're going to want to make sure that you take that ridge on your memory right there and line it up so it slides right in there. So I'm going to first do this middle slot just to make it a little bit easier on myself. So I'm going to put it in that bottom one. I'm going to go ahead and slide that right in so I can feel that it's almost there. But what you're going to want to do is make sure that you press it down enough until you should hear a click, and those tabs on the top and bottom generally will press in. There you go. You hopefully heard that little click, and you just want to make sure that that's in there alright, and mine is. Then I'm going to take the next stick of memory, I'm going to pull that out. Again, make sure that that slot right there is lined up. Then I'm going to go ahead, seat that right in there. Make sure that it's lined up. Don't rush yourself. Take your time when you are doing this. Make sure you get some better lighting in there than I have. Right.
Eternity later.
Alright, 3 hours later, I got that lined up. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and press down on it, not too hard, but just enough so that little kind of tab clicks over, locks in, and you should hear a click. So we're going to go ahead. There we go. So that should be all locked in and ready to go. So now we're going to go ahead, we're going to boot the system up and check that it is registering that the RAM is installed. Alrighty guys, so we are back and I am prepared to go ahead and press the power button on my PC. One thing I forgot to mention, just make sure before you put the RAM in that your PC is relatively clean. You don't want rocks.
It's not just a folder, it's a rock. A rock! A rock!
You want to make sure that as little of the debris and stuff like that gets in those RAM slots as possible. So just give your PC a good cleaning before you do that. That's a good recommendation. Also, when you're plugging in the power cable and everything like that, make sure that you might want to plug in the power cable last, just in case there's a wire short or something weird like that, that there's no power to the system until the very end when you plug in the power cable. So, enough talking, we're going to go ahead and press the power button in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so I hear it starting up. We'll go ahead and we will see if it boots up. Alrighty guys, so we are back up and running, and as you can see, the computer is just booting up. I just went to double check the BIOS, make sure it did seem like it was having a little bit of a trouble getting started up. However, once I went into the BIOS and double checked everything, it was working properly. So what we're going to go ahead and do is open up Task Manager and go ahead, maybe up full screen. Alright, memory. Right there you can see that it says 16 gigabytes. And it is recognizing all 16 gigabytes. So yeah, everything seems to be working. So that is about it. I hope you guys found this video somewhat helpful if you don't really deal with computers a lot and you just wanted to do a quick upgrade for your PC. Upgrading the RAM is definitely a good option. So I hope you guys found this somewhat helpful. Yeah, go ahead, click the subscribe button down below, and that's all. See you guys later.